So, got something exciting in the mail. Sorry about my fingers. I've been gardening, so disregard that. But very excited about this package. Just ordered it not that long ago and it finally got here. It is from JetPens and I cannot wait to show you what's inside. So, let's open it up. Literally the worst scissors ever. Don't mind me. Alright. I'm going to set this off to the side so that I can pull the items out one by one. First up, better scissors. I've been needing some good scissors and I decided to go ahead and place an order for these. I really like the look of them. They had some pretty good reviews. And I just thought that it would be a great thing to have as I do more journaling and stuff. I wanted some nice scissors to, you know, cut my paper scraps and things like that. So, very cool scissors. Next up, I got some pen scissors. These are to keep in my actual journal. I'm always in the need of scissors, and these fold up really small. They do have finger loops, so I'm hoping that these are comfortable. We will see. I got a couple of clampies. I usually use these little paper clips, but they're not really very efficient for holding the pages. So I thought I wanted something that would give me a little more security. So I got a couple of those. And I couldn't just get one. I had to get a couple different colors. If you know me, you know I love orange. So I got a glittery orange one and this khaki green. Speaking of loving orange, I got two pens in orange. One of them is fluorescent orange and regular orange. Next up, I just got a little bit of washi tape. I wanted to add a little bit more kind of ephemera, but I needed something that I could like actually write on as well. And these are actually washi tape that you can write on, so that would be fun. And then last but not least, I got some correction tape. And this correction tape is actually a cream color, which most of my paper in my journals and sketchbooks are cream colored. Not that I'd necessarily be using it in my sketchbook, but definitely in my journal. I thought that it would be nice to have some correction tape for when I occasionally make mistakes that really need to be covered up. Like just the other day, I wrote May instead of March. I ended up fixing it with a little scrap piece of paper, but I think that it would have been nice to have something like this handy. Let's open up some of these items. I'm really stoked about trying these out. I have some little scissors in my kit, but they're not exactly the greatest. Oh. These are actually very nice. And I like that the handles, the finger loops are flexible. And I think they disappear into the pen. Wow. That's pretty cool. And, so that you're not poking a hole in everything you own, they do come with a lid. Yeah, I tried one of these out at my local art store, and they seemed really impractical. But this one with these little thumb loops, I thought would made a lot more sense. And seemed to open and close much smoother and much more comfortably than the other ones. The other ones were also just a little bit small, and while I appreciate how cute small things are, I didn't think that it would be practical for actual use. So these are really neat. Get these out too while we're at it. These also come with a lid, which I think is a little wild. The rubber like handle is really comfortable. They sound like really, they sound very smooth. The shape of them is supposed to be beneficial for cutting paper because it like pulls the paper towards you instead of pushing it away or something like that. But mostly I just like them aesthetically. I thought that they look really nice. And I don't know, maybe my son would be able to get these off, but it's on there pretty securely, so it would hopefully discourage him from trying to use my scissors. That's part of the reason why I got these scissors, is because all of my scissors are gummed up with paint and sticker residue and things like that. So I wanted some that were like just for paper and that stayed like on my desk. So and I thought maybe we could swatch these pens. So this is, I think, the orange. And I think this one is the fluorescent, which, yes, it's significantly brighter than the other one. I have quite a few Le Pens and I really like them. One, because they're really slim and they can fit in my journal. But the other thing is that they really don't bleed through very much, so I like those a lot. Let's check this out as well. I'm curious. I can put it on this, but I think this is probably too creamy colored. My journal paper is not nearly this yellow. What a cool design. Yeah, you can see it on here. This is pretty dark. But let's try it in my journal. I'm just going to white out this word here, wiped. That's crazy. I can barely see it. Very cool. And I like how flat it is so that I can keep it in my little pocket here. Also want to try writing on top of it. What do I do with the lid? Oh, there it is. Use my Lamy pen for this one. It does look like the ink doesn't dry as quickly on the whited out part, so that will be something to consider. And then the last thing is this little tape. Oh, that's cool. They're perforated. So I got this like cute little gridded one, which I thought was kind of fun and probably good to like make notes and things like that. Actually do not see the perforations. I feel like the tape definitely offers a smoother writing surface than the correction tape. I felt like this pen was digging into it. Not a lot, but just like a little bit. And it does look like it dried pretty quickly. So that's good to know. So yeah, that's all the stuff that I got. Hope that you guys have enjoyed this little haul video. And I will catch you guys on the next one.